Hello, hello, hello out there in the Galactic Family Podcast world. I just want to say a special thank you to all the people who have subscribed so far and who are ready to take this journey with us. Now, I know I said the podcast starts in 2 weeks, and, this is one of the reasons why. I gotta tell you, it's a funny one. My co-host, the Lyran, is lost in space. Are you kidding me? All right. Thank you. It's great to be here. Well, I'm here. My co-host, not so much. I gotta say, it's hard running a podcast with a co-host who treats space-time as a suggestion. Every episode I start with the same question. Will my Lyran co-host arrive on time today? And every episode, the answer is no. Absolutely not. And you know who's always here on time? Me! Every single week. And before you say it, well, of course, Draconians must have amazing technology. Nah, we just don't believe in traffic laws. Warp speed is a suggestion. Light speed limits, not mandatory. Meanwhile, Lyrians love to talk about their advanced technology. Always bragging, our spaceships are so sleek, elegant, powered by the essence of the cosmos. Yeah? Then why are you still late? I traveled 300 million light years, made his pit stop, grabbed a space coffee, and I still beat you here. My Lyran co-host, they probably stopped to look at a space butterfly. Oh, wow. Look at the cosmic energy of the nebula. Oh, it's so spiritual. Yeah, real spiritual. Meanwhile, we're over here trying to start the bleeping podcast. And then I finally asked them, dude, what is the problem? Why are you always so late? And then they hit me with, well, you know how it is. You go to the spaceship rental counter expecting something fast, something powerful, and they give you a Ford Prius. A Ford Prius? Do you know how slow your spaceship has to be for a Draconian to roast you for it? We literally travel across galaxies like it's a trip to the grocery store. Meanwhile, my co-host ship needs a running start. All right, I got 20-something subscribers on this channel. I'm going to need all of you. Every one of you, we all got to get out. We got to start pushing. All right, hold on. Just got to get a little momentum. Everybody push. And the worst part, they keep insisting they have hyperdrive. I said, oh, cool. So why are you so late? And they go, well, it takes a little bit to hyper up. And I said, I'm sorry, your hyperdrive has a loading screen? Processing. Are you sure this action cannot be undone? Bro, that's not a spaceship, dude. That's a Windows update. I actually asked them what their spaceship top speed was. And they said, and I quote, eventually, that's not a top speed. That's a hope. That's what people say when their internet is lagging. Meanwhile, I'm already here at the finish line, drinking a victory smoothie. Maybe next time I should just teleport my co-host here myself. But knowing their luck, their spaceship will probably reject the teleport request. Error. Cannot teleport while in eco mode. My co-host also swears that their ship is one of a kind, and you know what? I believe him. Because no one else would be caught dead flying that thing. You ever see someone drive a car that's so old, it's impressive that it's still running? Like, you want to respect it. But at the same time, you're like, bro, just get a new one. And that is my co-host spaceship. The first time I saw it, I didn't know whether to be impressed or worried for their safety. Like, do I congratulate them that it's still running? Or do I call a mechanic? Yeah, buddy, that thing is not supposed to smoke in zero gravity. And you know what? I'm making an executive decision right now. If my co-host is not here in the next 5 minutes, I'm ordering them a Galactic Uber. I don't care who shows up. It could be a time-traveling slug in a spaceship held together by duct tape and pure optimism. It's still going to be faster than their ship. Hey, yes, I need a ride to my podcast. No, don't worry about the warp speed. I've already accepted my fate. And I swear, next week, I'm just going to lie to him. Okay, everybody, I'm just going to lie to them. I'm going to tell them the podcast starts an hour earlier than it does. Maybe. Just maybe they'll show up on time then. Or knowing them, they'll still find a way to be late. Probably get distracted by another cosmic butterfly. Meanwhile, I'll still be sitting here like, I told you so. Anyway, my galactic family, that is the reason why we will be starting 2 weeks late. My co-host did get lost in space. But in closing, anyway, if you see a lost Lyran spaceship drifting through space, tell them the podcast started without them. All right, thank you all for listening, and I hope you enjoyed this first episode of the Galactic Family Podcast introduction to the 2 weeks that we have to be still waiting because my host still isn't here yet.